Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick with the first video of 2019. We're doing a enormous set. This is the Lego Movie 2 Welcome to Apocalypseburg. So you can see I've got the box here unopened. I'm going to go ahead and open this guy up, dump everything out, see what we have. I mean, I don't know if I even try to dump everything out, if it'll fit on the table or not, but we'll see. So, enormous box, kind of what you would expect with a big set like this, but I'm not even sure what to expect in here, if it's going to be a box inside of a box. Nope, you can see we've got a bunch of bags, which is cool. So give it a good dump. Oh, there is a box in there, so let me hold on to that. Okay, box is empty, and we have this other box. So, obviously all numbered bags. I'll have to sort those, but let's get my blade and see what else is in this box. Okay. And more bags. There it is. And then here's our bag with the instruction book. It's an enormous book. Let's go ahead and open it. There's also an enormous sticker sheet in there. Look how big this sticker sheet is. It's almost as big as this book, and this book is it's enormous. It's like a magazine. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. How many steps are in here? Where are we at? There's the final picture of it. 756 steps to get to the end. We're gonna start with step one. Oh, that's pretty cool. They give us a little behind the scenes how to lift the model. I guess it's gonna be so big. They're gonna say, do not grab it there. Grab it there. That's kind of interesting. So there's a little write-up at the beginning of the instruction book. It's in multiple languages. And it starts with showing you what all the numbered bags will build. Cool. So let me sort all these bags, and we'll start with bag number one, wherever it is. Okay, we have everything dumped out for bags number one. There's 2 bags for number one. There's 18 bags, or 18 numbered bags total. Some of the numbers have multiple bags, but surprisingly, a lot of them is just a single bag of parts. So definitely breaking this huge model down into something a little bit more manageable with the individual bag pieces. So first thing we have is our first minifigure, and who better to start with than Emmett. So you can see his head has a double printed face, got the smile, and then this kind of worried face. And I like the detail on his vest. You can see the striping on it a little bit tattered, like he's seen some stuff. And that's kind of the theme of this whole set, is the apocalypse has happened, and there's a lot of dirt, grime, a lot of recycling, using stuff, repurposing stuff. So you can see he's also got the super expensive, awesome coffee in his hand. So very cool. So let's get this thing started. So where do you start with a giant set like this? You start with this thing. It's a little Technic frame piece. You know, I understand Lego and their design process takes many months, if not over a year, to develop large sets. It's kind of like, how does and where does a set like this begin? Like, obviously they don't go to the parts bin and say, hey, I'm going to start with this one piece and it'll turn into something great. It's, you know, many different variations of building the model before they come up with the final structural design and look. Then after you design the set, you need to figure out the instructions and how to have someone build it on those instructions. And obviously, you got to start somewhere. So this is where we're starting. We do have quite a bit of these little Technic brick pieces. Some blue ones. You can see it's a brick that has the Technic pins on two sides. The gray ones had the Technic pins on one side. And this one looks like it'll go right here. I think. No, I think I need to scoot over one. Put another one of these frame pieces. It's a bigger one. That will attach there. So the good thing with these Technic bricks is once you really have a lot of them put together, it makes for a pretty sturdy build. So what I'm going to do now is put it on the table because I think it's going to get a little bit too big to build in my hand. Adjust the camera ever so slightly so we can get a good view of what's going on. That piece in there. Two more of the blues. Looks like that one goes there. And this one will go right there. Okay, so let me make sure this is right. 1, 2, 3 holes and a half of hole. Yep, looks good. So now we have kind of these rainbow colored assortment of bricks, actually small plates that we're going to put exactly how they show it in the book. That's 6, I need 2 more, 7, 8. I'm wondering how much of this is going to be covered up and we won't even see these colors. It's something to take a note of if you're taking notes at home. Is let's figure out if we can see these colors once the build is done. Okay, so that's good for now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So these little plates, you know, some of them are, you know, shorter obviously, and some of them are longer. I always like to count the studs to make sure I get the right one. They give us a little part call out at the beginning of each step, which helps to make sure that we get the right parts. And we don't accidentally skip a part. Alright, so this plate is going to go here. This one all the way back like that. Plate there and a plate here. And this definitely feels very random, like there's no singular purpose on why we're doing certain things. All right, so we need 2 of these. 2 of these big pieces. And 1 of these. So this one simply goes there. This one's gonna go there. That'll go there. This one here. And this guy right there. Shows it being turned over. So we have a pretty good beginnings of our foundation. So next up is these little coral pieces. Once again, some very colorful pieces. When the finished set is going to have this earth tone color with these tans and a lot of browns and other kind of metallic, like dark grays and stuff. So we'll have to see what happens with everything. Okay, so we have these 2 yellow Technic pieces. I'm guessing this is going to create a center spine to help hold everything together. Slide it in here. So remember, we're using a lot of these Technic bricks that have the little pinholes in them. So we're going to slide this long black axle through, all the way through to there. So this thing is just sticking up for now. Couple pieces down here, including some more brighter colors. This is like a sand blue color, so it kind of blends in with those earth tone color scheme. All right, so on this deck we have 1, 2 red bricks. One of these guys, one of these guys. It's been about a month since I've done a video. I kind of took some time off around the holidays. It's something I needed just to take a break from doing a lot of YouTube. Nothing against YouTube or anything. It's just it's a consuming hobby to make these videos. So appreciate everyone that stuck around. I hope everyone had a good holiday and hopefully got a lot of Lego for presents, gifts. Maybe Santa brought you some Lego. I know I buy so much Lego throughout the year that I didn't really need or want any new Lego stuff, so I didn't get a lot. I did get a what do they call it? The Lego book. That's what it's called. It's called the Lego book. Has an exclusive printed, kind of a collectible 2x4 red brick in it. But I'm back. I'm definitely gonna, obviously starting with this set, be doing some more videos. Definitely at minimum, I'm gonna try to post stuff on the weekends. It may be during the week. I may not have a video go up that often, but definitely the weekends are the easiest for me to post some videos. So if you're new here, thanks for watching. If you've been with me for a couple years, always appreciate the support over the years from watching my videos. As always, if there's anything you do want to see, I try to make some accommodations, and if I have the set, I'll build it. If I don't have it, it's hard for me to build it because I have to buy all my Lego. I don't get free Lego. Someone has to buy it, and that someone is me, so cannot afford to buy every single Lego set, although I wish I could. It's just not going to happen. So if there's a set that you may want to see, then, and if I have it, I'll build it. I will say my favorite Lego themes right now are Lego Ninjago, and obviously the Lego Movie 2 stuff that's coming out. So I'll definitely be building a lot of the Ninjago sets that you haven't seen on this channel yet. I'll build those. I like some superhero sets, not all of them. I prefer the Marvel superheroes over DC. So I do have a few of those that I'll be building eventually. And then Speed Champions has always been a favorite of mine. So I'll be getting all those new ones. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming up for me and you guys if you watch it. Right now we are building this kind of sand color all the way around the base of this piece. Let's see, got some slopes. 1, 2, 3 slopes. All right. So as we move along through the instructions, you can see that how they put those little preview images right there to show you what parts you need. I would definitely recommend taking advantage of those. It helps a ton to make sure you don't forget any of the parts. So as I complete one step, you'll see me start to pull parts together, and you're not seeing the instructions like I am, but that's what I'm doing, is I'm pulling each part or I guess the inventory of parts for that particular step. Okay, slope here. Brick. Slope. Okay. Technic brick with a little pinhole in it. Pull too many of these. So it's 2, 1, 2. Okay, there's another one back here. I did pull too many of these because I used one there. It just shows one in the preview. Okay, on to the next step. And this calls for a few of these Technic pieces. This piece, a red axle, and a 1x3 tile. We'll take this little Technic piece, put these little blue pins in it. It has a stud on it. That will allow a regular Lego piece to attach to it. Once again, we're going to line it up, push this through. So you can kind of see we've created this little hinging play feature there. the parts for the next step. This guy. A gray minifigure stand. There it is. Alright. So right here, we're going to put this little Technic part in there. Put that there. So it has this little tube, and then we'll slide that in there. So you can see what that's created is our little lever to activate our little hinged element there. So that's pretty cool. Next, let's see this piece. Put a slope right next to it. Okay. Turn the model around this way. I'm going to move some of these pieces a little bit closer. This thing, these two, and a single slope. And we're going to use our first sticker. So this is definitely something fun to look at. So much metal and rust and dirt. Cool stuff. Alright, so number 55. That just shows you how many stickers there are on the sticker sheet as well. It's numbered 55. That will go there. Go there. All right, next step. All right, it looks like we're creating a bunch of damaged stuff now with the assorted tiles and just kind of randomness. It even shows this one is being kind of rotated about 45 degrees like that. And I forgot to grab one of these. Go there. Okay. Next is some more of these big plates. Here. All right, so now we're gonna start to cover up some of this brickwork here. Corner piece here. The one random sloped piece right there. Okay, looks good. These, one, two of these. Stud. That thing. All right, so what's going on here? So it appears that we're going to put this plate here. Plate. So we basically filled in around our little play feature there. Got this, two of these, one, two. Okay, two and one. This piece, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that goes there. Over here, it looks like we're going to add some support around this guy. Have another frame piece. So we're going to slide down over that, line up that part, slide that in. So that creates a very sturdy piece right there. And then lastly, we have 4 friction pins. And we're all set. There you go. How fun is that? It doesn't look like much, but it's going to turn into something very, very cool. But that completes our first bag of parts. It also completes our first part of this build. So I imagine you're going to have a minifigure there, and then you can do something like that. Or maybe there'll be something else there that's not a minifigure, but a little play feature there. All right, so once again, appreciate all you guys watching. Thanks for all the support over the years. We're going to have a fun 2019, obviously starting off with this fun set here. So thanks again for watching. Check out the links down below if you want to see more cool build videos just like this one. And we will see you in part number 2.